Okay, so they give me a function, and it looks kind of difficult, but I'm kind of hopeful that the picture is somewhat going to be helpful. So I'm going to say the picture of that function is this thing over here. Goes on forever. There's no troubles, by the way. I think I could list some points for you, and the points I could list for you over here. Certainly, I know that's an x-intercept. I know this is an x and a y-intercept. I know this is the vertex of what appears to be a parabola, by the way. And you're kind of looking at it, I'm going to say it's between -1 and 0. And I'm going to write that one down. I'm going to say it looks like -1/2. And then I'd plug it in here. And what would that give you? That would give you 1/2 times 1/2, which is 1/4. Now I realize what some students are saying, why are you doing this? Why don't you look at what the questions are? I like to look at the picture and then look at the question. And I want to look at the question and see if it's an easy question. But they say answer each of the following questions. The first question they start off with, for a lot of students, is rather difficult. We'll come back to it. I want to do the other ones, though. They're really easy, by the way. And I would do confidence builder. What's a domain of that function? It has no troubles, so -infinity to infinity. There's no even roots and there's no division. What's the range? Kind of looking at the picture, it appears to be sailing off in both directions, so -infinity to infinity. What's the interval where f is increasing? I got to look at it. I'm going to say it's increasing here. What's that interval? It starts at -1. Whoops, sorry about that. It starts at -1, and then it stops increasing at -1/2. All right? I'm using open intervals to be consistent with what you're going to learn in Math 121 at Eskin College. Where's it decreasing? Well, going back over here, it appears to be decreasing on the interval from -infinity up to -1, union, -1/2, off to infinity. Okay, what's the y-intercept? Well, 0, 0. Pretty simple. What is this? And how many x-intercepts are there? There's 2 of them. What are they? The x-intercepts is -1, 0. The other one is going to be 0, 0. All right? What's the relative maximum? Let's look at the picture. The relative maximum is this point over here, which is -1/2, 1/4. What's the relative minimum? It's this point over here, and what's that point going to be? -1, 0. All right? We'll go back to question A a little bit later, but what I want to do is I just want to look at the answer key and see how we're doing. Did I get this? Yes. Did I get this? Yes. Did I get this answer, which says 2 and they get listed 2? Yes. Did I get this answer? Yes. Did I get this answer? This was E, by the way. Let's take a look. Yeah, we did good. Did I get D? Yes. Did I get C? Yes. Did I get B? Yes. I did not do A. I want to go back and do A now. All right? So certainly someone says, how are you going to do A? Let me get my eraser out. I need to rewrite it. And they want me to rewrite it as a piecewise function. And for me to do that, I need to take the absolute value first. And the absolute value is actually equal to x plus 1, provided the x is greater than or equal to -1. And it would equal the opposite of that if the x were less than -1. So what I want to write down is f of x now. What's f of x? F of x is equal to -x times x plus 1. I'm write this down for you. And let's do it. And let's do one thing at a time. I'm going to do the top first. So it's -x, and I'm going to say this is true for x greater than or equal to -1. Let me get my eraser out. All right. What's the absolute value of x when x is greater or equal to -1? It's just x plus 1. I'll write that down. What's the other one going to be? What happens when x is less than -1? Well, you're still going to get -x, but now the absolute value of x plus 1 is that second part, which is -x minus 1. I want to rewrite it, and I'm going to put it down in a rewritten form now. And I want to write this one down first, all right? And what's that going to give me? That's going to give me x squared. Whoops, sorry about that. That's going to give me x squared plus x, and the x is less than -1. Then I'm going to write this down next. What do I get there? Minus x squared minus x, provided the x is greater or equal to -1. I'm going to say that's the answer to A. Like always, I'm saying that you probably should look at the answer key and see if they have that listed in the answer key. Let's take a look at it. and I see they have this written down. Let's just check it. They said it was x squared plus x if x is less than minus 1. I said that. They went on to say that it's minus x squared minus x if x is greater than or equal to minus 1. And we got that written down. And we're good to go. Thank you.